So example is find rank of T and nullity of T, or find basis and dimension for kernel of T and range of T, or find kernel of T and range of T. So like where T is a linear transformation from R3 to R3, defined by Txyz is equal to x plus y plus 2z, comma x plus z, and 2x plus y plus 3z. So here the formula is given. Now we have to find the standard matrix. So in order to find the standard matrix, we have to write this linear transformation as Txyz in the matrix form. Txyz column matrix is equal to x plus y plus 2z as first row, x plus z second row, and 2x plus y plus 3z as third row. And then we write this as in the form ax. What is a? 1 1 2, then 1 0 1, that is coefficient of xyz, coefficient of xyz 2 1 3 xyz. So this is in the form tx is equal to x, and where a is what? This 1 1 2 2 1 0 1 and 2 1 3. This is what is the standard matrix for the linear transformation T, or we can say T is multiplication by A, or T is represented by the matrix A, or A is called standard matrix of linear transformation T. So in this example, we have to find the rank of T and nullity of T, or basis and dimension of kernel of T and range of T, and the definition of T linear transformation, formula for linear transformation is given. In some time, in some example, we are given the this type example, that is we are given the images of the basis element of the domain, and now we have to find the formula for Txyz, formula for that T linear transformation. That is, we will find the formula like this: Txyz is equal to this, and then we have to find the its rank and nullity of that linear transformation. Okay, so in some example, the formula is not given. The images of standard matrix, or standard images of standard basis, or images of some basis are given like this, and now we have to find the formula, and then we have to find the linear we have to find the basis and dimension of kernel of T and range of T. So we know that how we can find this formula by using the if we are given the images of basis of this domain, some basis of the domain. So we have to express this xyz as a linear combination of the elements of basis, and then we have to apply T on both sides, and then by using linear transformation, property of linear transformation, we have the formula for linear transformation. So if here in this example the formula is given, so if the formula is not given, then by using the given instructions in the example, we will find the formula, and then we will solve the example. That is, then we find the standard matrix for that linear transformation. Now we have to find kernel of T and range of T. So what is kernel of T? The kernel of T is the null space of A, and the null space of A is the solution space of the system Ax is equal to 0. So consider the system Ax is equal to 0. Now we will find the solution of this system Ax is equal to 0. So what is A? A is 1 1 2 2 1 0 1 and 2 1 3. X means xyz is equal to 0, means 0 0 0, columns column matrix 0 0 0. Then we have this as x plus y plus 2z. Then multiplying these two matrices, we have this matrix, column matrix. Compare LHS and RHS. We have x plus y plus 2z is equal to 0, x plus z is equal to 0, 2x plus y plus 3z is equal to 0. And this is the system Ax is equal to 0. Now we have to find the solution of this system. So consider the augmented matrix or coefficient matrix, because this is the homogeneous system. So write consider the augmented matrix or coefficient matrix, just 1 1 2 2 1 0 1 and 2 1 3, or we can consider this as the matrix A, coefficient matrix A, and the combination of this constant matrix, the combination of A and B. This consider the augmented matrix. Now we have to solve this system by using Gauss elimination method. So this element is 1, so we have to reduce this 2 element to 0. So R2 minus R1, R3 minus 2R1. So we have this matrix. Then we have to reduce this minus 1 to 1 plus 1. So multiply by minus 1 to R2, or change the sign of second row. That is minus 1 into R2. Actually, the transformation is what? Minus 1 into R2. So we have this. Then we have to reduce this element to 0. So R3 plus R2 is the operation. transformation. So first row and second row as it is, last row. So while reducing this -1 to 0, this also becomes 0. So this is an echelon form or row echelon form. So from this we rewrite the equations. So what are the equation? X plus y plus 2z is equal to 0 and y plus z is equal to 0. And here we have the two equations and three unknowns. So assign one unknown, and then now z is equal to t. Suppose z is equal to take z is equal to r or s or t. Either I assume assign z or y. So z is equal to t. Therefore y is equal to minus t, and x is equal to, substitute here uh, y as x is minus y minus 2z. So substitute y and z as minus t and t. We have x is minus t from equation number 1. And therefore the solution of the system is in the matrix form, right? Column matrix x y z is equal to minus t t. Takes the values of x y z and take t as common. So we have the column matrix -1 -1 1. And so the solution space of the system Ax is equal to 0 is equal to the null space of the system of the matrix A. The solution space of the system Ax is equal to 0 is nothing but the null space of A, and null space of A is equal to kernel of T. And then kernel of T is what? Is the set, is the solution set, that is T in bracket round bracket -1 -1 1 round bracket complete, such that T belongs to R. So this is the kernel of T, the kernel of T, the subspace kernel of T. It is the set. So this set contains how many elements? This set contains infinitely many elements. So what are that? Take T as 1. So -1 -1 1 is the element of kernel of T. Then if you take T as 1/2, then -1/2 -1/2 plus 1/2 is also the element of kernel of T. If we take T as -2, then we have +2 and -2 is the element of kernel of T. So this set contains, this kernel of T contains infinitely many elements. So we will check whether these are the elements of kernel of T. So if you find T of any element of kernel of T, then we have the answer 0. If you find T of -1 -1 1 by using this formula, T of -1 -1 1, then we have the answer 0. If you find the T of -1 -1 1, so if you find the -1 -1 plus 2 into 1 is 0, then -1 plus 1 is 0. And if we substitute x as -1, y as -1, we have -3, and z as +1 plus 3 is 0. So if you find T of any element of this kernel of T, then its image is 0, because this is the property of kernel of T. So kernel of T, so actually this is the solution space of this system. So, and is the solution space of the system X is equal to 0, null space of the A, and null space of A is nothing but kernel of T. So the basis for kernel of T is again the set contains only one element, because this is only linearly independent vector in this set. Okay, well, the remaining are depend on this vector. The remaining are the vectors from this null kernel of T are depend on this scalar multiples of this. So what is the kernel of T? Is the set of all scalar multiples of this vector, and so there is only one linearly independent vector. And we know that if we assign two variables, then the basis contains two elements. Null space of solution space contains two elements. Similarly, kernel of T contains two elements. So if we assign two unknowns, then the kernel of T, basis for kernel of T contains obviously two elements. And if we assign three variables, then kernel of T contains, basis of kernel of T contains three linearly independent vectors. So if we assign no vector, that is, if the number of, after rewriting the equation, we have the number of equations is equal to number of unknowns. In that case, we have x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, and z is equal to 0. And in that case, right, null space of A or solution space of Ax is equal to 0 is equal to kernel of T is equal to, right, in curly bracket only 0, 0, 0. Right, in round bracket 0, 0, 0. That is the set contains only one element 0, 0, 0. Okay. And basis for kernel of T is empty set, then, right, empty set. And the dimension of kernel of T in that case is 0. That is nullity of T is 0. So we will write here, if you suppose we have this system, that is, after rewriting equation, we have this system. That is, we have 3 equations and 3 unknowns. And obviously, if we have 3 unknowns and 3 equations, then we have the trivial solution. That is, then we get the values of x, y, z all are equal to 0. The value of all variables are equal to 0. And in that case, right, kernel of t is equal to, in curly bracket, in round bracket, 0, 0, 0. And the basis is a empty set, right, like this, right phi. And then dimension of t, that is a dimension of dimension of kernel of t, not t, dimension of kernel of t is 0. And then nullity of t is, right, 0. Don't write curly bracket. Nullity of t is number, is not set. So nullity of t in that case is 0. So like this, nullity of t is equal to 0. So in this case, the rank basis of for kernel of t contains this element -1, -1, 1, round in round bracket, -1, -1, 1, and in right in curly bracket, because it is a set. And so dimension of kernel of t is equal to 1, because there is only one vector in a basis for kernel of t. So number of vectors in basis for kernel of t is 1, and therefore dimension of kernel of t is 1, and therefore, and the dimension of kernel of t is called nullity of t. So this is the kernel of t and its basis and its dimension, that is nullity of t. Now we have to find the basis for range of t, rt. So in order to find basis of range of t, we have to find the basis for column space of t, basis for column space of t. So how we can write the basis for column space of A? Again, consider the matrix A and reduce the matrix to reduced row echelon form. Consider the matrix A and reduce the matrix to reduced row echelon form. So what is the reduced row echelon form? This is not reduced row echelon form. So don't write last column. So consider A like this. And then after we have this, and then we have to, this is leading one. First row, first column there is leading one, and the second column leading one. So then we perform one operation, R2 minus R1, R1 minus R2. Then we have 0 at this place. And then the column number 1 and 2 contains leading one in reduced row echelon form, and so the column number 1 and 2 in A form the basis for column space of A. So right, in order to find the basis for column space of A, we reduce the matrix, consider the matrix A and reduce the matrix to reduced row echelon form. And then note that column number 1 and 2 contains leading one in reduced row echelon form. And so column number 1, that is 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, right, 1, 1, 2. So basis for column space of A is equal to, write in curly bracket, 1, 1, 2, column matrix 1, 1, 2, comma, the second column is 1, 0, 1. So this is the basis for column space of A, or we can write it horizontally, that is 1, 1, 2 as a vector, 3 tuple, and comma, in round bracket 1, 0, 1. We can write either this or this. So this is the basis for column space of A. And then therefore this is the basis for RT, range of T, because the range of T, that is RT, is equal to column space of A. So this is the column, actually basis for column space of A, and therefore the basis for RT, that is range of T, is the same, this set. And therefore dimension of range of T is, the dimension of range of T is what? The dimension of range of T is 2, and therefore rank of T is 2. So basis for row space of A, don't write this. We have to write either basis for row space of A transpose. So crash this, write this sentence after the after this nullity of T. Take A matrix and reduce that matrix to reduced row echelon form, and then write the basis for column space of A as this. And then we write that dimension of column space of A is equal to 2, and therefore rank of T is equal to 2. Rank of T is equal to 2. Okay. So find the basis for null space, row space, and column space of the matrix. So we know how we can find the basis for row space, column space, and null space of the matrix. So we know that the dimension of so the row space and dimension of column space both are same, and it's called rank of A. And the dimension of null space of the any matrix is called nullity of A. Null space is solution space of the system. So this is the RT is what? Column space of A is equal to row space of A dash A transpose. So we will find the basis for row space of A transpose. So this is the answer. Don't write this. If we have to find the basis for range of T, then we will find the basis for column space of A, or we will find the basis for row space of A dash. So we will give the answer of the same problem, that we have to find the rank of A. In order to that, we use this alternate procedure. That is A, write A dash. A dash. What is A dash? Write the transpose of this matrix. 1, 1, 2 as a first. This 1, 1, 2 as a first column. Write first row as a first column. 1, 1, 2. Then write second row as a second column. That is 1, 0, 1 as the second column. 1, 0, 1. And write the third row as a, its third row is 2, 1, 3 as the third column. 2, 1, 3. So this is A transpose. Right, first row as first column, second row as second column, third row as third column. And then we have to reduce this matrix to echelon form. So we reduce the matrix to echelon form. So R2 minus R1, R3 minus 2 R1. After the calculation, we have this is the echelon form. Then this is an echelon form. So the number of non-zero rows in this matrix are 2, and these 2 rows form the basis for row space of A dash. So basis of row space of A dash is what? Write in curly bracket, write in round bracket 1, 1, 2, 0, 1, 1. Okay, these 2 vectors form the basis for row space of A dash, and it is a basis for column space of E. And the basis for column space of A is the basis for range of T. So either use this procedure to obtain the columns basis for column space of A, or directly reduce the matrix A to reduce to echelon form, and the corresponding columns in A that contains leading one is the basis for column space of A. So we use any method, and in both by using both method, we have dimension of range of T is 2, and therefore rank of T, not KT, rank of T is 2. And that, and what is RT? If I have to write RT, what is the RT? RT is a linear combination of the basis elements. So write R112 plus S011 such that R and S belongs to T. Use either R, S, T, M, L, any notation. So the linear combination of basis vectors is the, any vector space is what? Any vector space is the linear combination of its basis element. So if you have to write RT, then it is a linear combination of these 2 vectors, all type linear combination, that is R112 plus S011 such that R and S belongs to T. Or if we apply this procedure, then we have, this is the suppose the basis for column space, then we write RT as a linear combination of these 2 vectors, that is R in bracket in 112 plus S11101 such that R and S belongs to T, R, capital R. So we have, this is RT. So any element of RT is a linear combination of these 2 vectors. So if the element is not linear combination of these 2 vectors, then it is not the element of RT. So the same examples for more, like T from R3 to R2 to R3, we define as this: Txy as x, comma x plus y, comma y. Find rank and nullity, and the answer are given. Rank of T is 0, nullity, and the nullity of T is 0, and rank of T is 2. So in this case, we have that that after rewriting the equations, like this case, we have the same equations and same number of unknowns, and then we have the kernel of T as a set 0, 0, 0, only the one element. So here 0, 0, we have the 2 because R2 is the domain. So we, in this case, we have kernel of T is equal to set 0, 0, only one element 0, 0. And therefore nullity of that linear transformation is 0, and the rank of T is 2. So this is the another example from R3 to R3, defined like this: T x y z is equal to x plus y minus z, x minus 2y plus z, minus 2x minus 2y plus 2z. Find rank and nullity. So nullity is 1, rank is 2. So this is the example in which the linear transformation directly definition is not given. What is the given? T from R3 to R square. The linear transformation define T1 0 0 is 0 0, T0 1 0 is 1 1, and T0 1 is 1 minus 1. And what is the example? Compute T of 4 minus 1 1 and determine rank and nullity. So in order to determine the rank and nullity, we have to find the first formula for linear transformation. And how we can find the formula? We write, we have to find the formula. So we have to express this xyz, this element of R3 as a linear combination of these three vectors, 1 0 0, 0 1 0, and 0 0 1. So very obviously xyz is expressed as a linear combination as x in bracket 1 0 0 plus y 0 1 0 plus z 0 0 1, and then apply t on both sides. So t of xyz as t of all these right side, and by using the properties of linear transformation, we have t of this is right side is what? X t of 1 0 0 plus y t of 0 1 0 plus z t of 0 0 1. And what is t of 1 0 0 is given 1 0 0. Then t of 0 1 0 is 1 1, and t of 0 0 1 is 1 minus 1. Then multiplying by x, y, and z, that is apply the definition of scalar multiplication. We have 0 0 y y plus z minus z, and then add, right in round bracket, right in round bracket, what we have? Y plus z comma y minus z as the image of x y z. So t x y z is right in round bracket is equal to, in round bracket, right, this round bracket is very important, open bracket, y plus z comma y minus z. And so t of 4 minus 1 1, that is substitute x y z as 4 minus 1 1, we have this answer. So t x y z is equal to y plus z y minus z. Now we have to find the standard matrix for linear transformation T. So write this matrix, this linear transformation in matrix form, T x y z column matrix, y plus z y minus z, and then write this Tx is equal to in the form Ax. What is x? X y z. So what are the coefficient of x y z in the first row? Coefficient of x is 0, coefficient of y is 1, z is 1, and in the second row 0 1 minus 1. And so this is the matrix Tx is equal to Ax. What is A matrix? 0 1 1 and 0 1 minus 1. And now we have to find the kernel and range of this linear transformation. That is, we have to find the kernel of T, means the kernel of T is the null space of A and is the solution space of the system Ax is equal to 0. So write Ax is xyz is equal to 0 0. So we have the system y plus z is equal to 0, y minus z is equal to 0. Now we have to find the solution of this system by using Gauss elimination method. So from the augmented matrix is 0 1 1. The coefficient of x y z, there is no only two variables, there are three variables. So coefficient of x y z are 0 1 1, and then 0 1 minus 1, and 0 0 is the this matrix B. And then we have to reduce this, these two elements are 0, it will not become 0 1. So we have to, it is 1, so we have to reduce this element to 0. So R2 minus R1 is the application. So we have this, and then we have to reduce this minus 2 to 1. So minus 1 by 2 R2 as the application. We have this as a echelon, this is an echelon form. So rewrite the equation. So y plus z is equal to 0 and the z is equal to 0. So if you substitute z is equal to 0, we get y is again 0. But there are three variables. And so, we have two equations. This is first equation, this is second equation. And so we assign one unknown. There are two equations and three unknowns. So assign x is equal to t. Don't assign z or y, because we already have the value of z and y from these two equations. So assign x, and these two, if you observe these two equations, then it is independent of x. These two equations are independent of x. There is no x in these two equations, and therefore we say x is a free variable now. X is not related with y or z. That is, x is free variable. So we assign x as t, and then for the solution is x y z is t 0 0. That is, take t comma 1 0 0, and therefore kernel of t is what? In curly bracket, write t 1 0 0. Such that t belongs to R. This is actually the solution space of the system, or null space of the matrix A. And the basis of kernel of T contains only one element, now 1 0 0, and therefore dimension of kernel of T is 1 and nullity of T is 1. Now we have to find the range of T. So range of T is column space of A is equal to row space of A dash. So write A dash, write first row as a first column. So this is the A matrix, write first row as the first column, 0 1 1 as the first column, and 0 1 minus 1 as the second column. So this is A transpose. Now we have to find the row space of A transpose. How we can find the row space of A transpose? Reduce the matrix to echelon form. So this interchange the first and third row. We have 1 at this place. Then we have to reduce this 1 to 0. So R2 minus R1. So we have this, and then we have to reduce this minus 2 to do 1. So 1 by 2 R2 plus 2. We have plus 2. Then 1 by 2 R2 is the next operation. We have 1 minus 1, 0, 1, and 0, 0. And this is an echelon form. And then there are two non-zero rows, 1 minus 1. So form the vector 1 minus 1, 1 vector, and the second vector is 0, 1 as the second vector. And the set of these two vectors is the basis for, actually is the basis for row space of A dash, means is the basis for column space of A, means is the basis of RT. So basis of RT contains two vectors. These two non-zero rows form the basis. And then dimension of RT is 2, because this set contains two elements. And so basis contains two elements, therefore dimension of RT is 2, and therefore rank of T is 2. If I have to write rank of T, then it is a linear combination of this, right? K1 1 minus 1 plus K2 0 1, such that K1 and K2 belongs to R. Or take any two scalar, is suppose R and S instead of K1 and K2. So the set of all linear combination of these two vectors is the is the RT, that is space. So the same examples here. So find a rank and nullity. So we will see the remaining examples of rank and nullity in the next lecture.